Welcome back to the Random Battles Road to the Top in Generation 7. I am PokeMMD. We are currently there's something right here that I can't see, number 74 on the ladder, 1718, 90.2 GXE, on our way to the top. If you guys do enjoy this, let me know. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to check out my main channel as well. Now, they have a Suicune lead. If they go for Substitute, I'm fine. I'm just going to go for Toxic because I do have an Illumise in the back that can go for the Prankster Encore. So I should be in a good spot. I actually have some pretty decent Pokemon to deal with this, but I definitely want to go Illumise now as they go for Scald and do absolutely nothing. I think I want to Bug Buzz first. Well, exactly, because if they switch, I get so much value out of it too. Let's see how much we do. We do 22 to them. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. That is Assault Vest as hail. Wow, I have a good switch into this Pokemon. He lied. Earthquake is on a lot of sets for Assault Vest, which is a little scary. Manectric is mega. Knockoff is annoying. Overheat would always KO my Wormadam, surely, right? Overheat's just so strong. Damn, it actually takes it decently well. I low-key want to get Manectric activated, but I think the best play is just to go Caracosta and use it early. They Darkest Lair it immediately. That does nothing. So they most likely don't have a means of hitting me after. I'm just going to Shell Smash. It's a relatively slow Pokemon, but it does a lot of damage. Okay, the U-turn Darkest Lariat. U-turn is not guaranteed, so U-turn Darkest Lariat. If they went right for the Darkest Lariat, I want to assume that they might not be able to touch my Heatran with Earthquake. Guzzlord's Draco has an 81% chance to kill me, but I like the idea of doing a lot of damage to this. This is really good for Manectric, so we're just going to go for Stone Edge. Ideally land, maybe even crit. Draco has to land and also get the roll into me. It does get the roll. It's another Assault Vest Mon, which is extremely funny. Like, bro, how many you got? I have an 81% chance to KO back with the Bug Buzz. Looking if I have an alternative that's a little bit better. I kind of like this. I think this is the highest odds. Obviously, Draco's there, but then I get the minus, and I don't want that. And if I get this, then I get rid of that. Obviously, Instinct can come out too, which I guess is not even guaranteed to have everything. I low-key want to weaken this Pokemon because I'm so weak to it. Perfect. Okay, so my Mega Manectric's Thunderbolt doesn't actually KO, but I want a Thunderbolt anyway. I'm going to Thunderbolt anyway because they don't kill me after. And I just do a lot of damage for later. I don't mind them Earthquake, and they do end up having Earthquake, which is interesting. Which is unfortunate too. Unfortunately, I cannot go for HP Ice because it's not guaranteed to kill. I'm just going to go for another Thunderbolt. Volt Switch will work too. But I wish Hidden Power Ice killed. I could Volt Switch, but nothing really wants to come in on Suicune more than this Pokemon. Chime comes out. Chime takes nothing. Ooh, I got a nasty pair on Chime. We can Volt Switch now. At least. Bring out you on the recover. Magma Storm's going to do a decent... I actually am very weak to this now that I've paralyzed it and I can't Toxic it. So that's amazing. We're going to have a little Magma Storm here. As they bring out Perugly. Nice. I assume a Stomping Tantrum comes out. We'll Protect once. Let's see if they have it. They do. It will be doubled in power now, but I can get up Rocks, which will KO Incineroar and get Chip on Suicune. I'm extremely worried about the Chimecho. I think it actually can beat me down. I did 0. But 0. So we'll get up our Rocks here as Incineroar comes out. Great play. I would love to go U, but they could Earthquake. I don't want them Earthquaking. I really don't want them Earthquaking. Yeah, okay. So they went for a mid-ground trying to catch something. So luckily that worked out for me. Obviously, again, I'm really worried about Suicune, but I have options. Chimecho is probably the scariest Mon right now, though. Like, I actually cannot deal with Chimecho, which is very sad. That Thunderbolt para is big, especially if they're the first set. Suicune comes out. We'll go Goodra. If we don't get burnt, we're in a good spot. Nice. And I'm going to throw off a Power Whip, which will do a lot of damage. If they go for Ice Beam or Sub or Calm Mind, they do for another Scald. They're trying to go for the burn. Doesn't work out for them, luckily. Let's see. We'll go for another Power Whip. Let's see if they do have Rest. I assume the way they're playing, they're Rest. Jirachi comes out. I do not want them wish passing, so I'm just gonna go for Fire Blast. Yeah. So Suicune will die to Fire Blast plus that. They go Chimecho, which I'm okay with. My Draco does a lot. Double Draco can 2-shot. I'm gonna go for that. And I'll go for full para on them. Nice. Okay, so Power Whip actually is the only move that does kill from here. I think I had to go for that. Jirachi comes out. I always go Heatran. Provided I land Magma Storm. Wish passing would be annoying, but they do go for Iron Head, so we go for Magma Storm now. I assume they U-turn. We should have it that Mega Manectric wins the game right now, but there's a few variables like Magma Storm. Like, that's low-key bad that I landed that. Low-key. I would rather have missed that hit, sack Heatran, and then win the game. Scald does 30 to 40. Go Goodra, as they do reveal Rest. I don't mind that. I just want Jirachi to come out, and then I can go for stronger moves into it. My Fire Blast does kill if I manage to break through. Let's see if they U-turn again versus Iron Head. They do go for Body Slam, trying to catch Heatran. We manage to avoid paralysis, and we land Fire Blast. That's amazing. And then we win the game. I don't think it was over from there. I think they still had potential, but it is what it is. Also, if y'all didn't know, I do currently have merch available. Only available till this Friday, so if you want to pick it up, feel free to. It is currently 5% off my Aim to be a Champion merch, my Drop a Draco merch. Currently 5% off automatically, so if y'all want to pick it up, it ships worldwide. Feel free to. Oh boy, oh boy. This Earthquake about to hurt. Life Orb Earthquake is a KO. Protect is on 52% of sets. Is it on yours? Let's find out. So if they have Protect, they would always have Crunch Waterfall. Wow, that's actually nasty. Oh, looks like it doesn't have Protect. That's awesome. Carbink looks to be dual screens. Get a Nasty Plot once. Lock them into that. And then we'll go for HP Ice because it hits basically the only mons that resist electric. Which I assume they'd bring out. They go Licks, which is probably the best mon they could bring out. It's actually Mega Licks, which is insanely strong into me. Yeah, Earthquake is scary. I do have Spirit Shackle into a Leaf Storm, though, which is what I'm going to go for. I think I'm always going to go for Spirit Shackle here. Dragon Tail is on a lot of sets, but I still think Spirit Shackle is the play. Heavy Slam does a good chunk, but if I can weaken this, then I look really good. It's the real aim. Yeah, fam. Oh, I have Defog. They give me Defog plus Butterfree. That's awesome. Venomoth comes out. I don't think Venomoth kills me even with a Z, and I'm pretty sure Spirit Shackle beats this, and they can't sleep me. So, yeah, this is best case scenario right here. And this is a guaranteed KO. So we get rid of a giant threat, which I'm very happy about. Sharpedo can come out, though. Crunch has an 87% chance to KO me. And I really can't stop that Crunch. Goldfish comes out. Thunder Wave, Poison Jab. I think they might Thunder Wave, but I'm still going to go for Spirit Shackle to trap them. Because I want to Defog, if I can. I could have also gotten rid of the screen, but I don't think it was necessary. They're trapped here, most likely. Poison Jab is fine. Spirit Shackle again. Actually, I'll Leaf Storm. I think it's worth... first off, it's only an 18% chance to KO, but if they poison me exactly, Spirit Shackle is a bad play. I'll Roost here, if they let me. Okay. We can go Zangoose now. I think my best play is just to go for knockoff. Nothing that you can really hit me. Let's go. And we get activated. Okay, Sharpedo comes out, and Sharpedo does not KO me in one hit. I think my best play, in case they flinch me, is Quick Attack. So they have Protect. I'm going to attempt to KO them here. If they flinch me, I'll go Furfrou. Obviously. That way I don't have to give up them on. But obviously, if I don't flinch them, then getting rid of Sharpedo is amazing. So my Plusle looks really strong still. And obviously, they still have the Carbink, but we should be okay in a Steelix. I have 2 turns, right? I'm going to get rid of the Light Clay. That way they don't do as much. They don't have as many turns as they want. Okay, we'll go you. I'm going to double in case Steelix wants to come out. Exactly. My pump does a lot of damage. It can 2-shot. So I think it's worth going for. It's really good for Butterfree. Ice Beam doesn't KO, so there's no point in going for it. I guess the point would be that it's in Plusle range. Plusle does with Hidden Power Ice 10% right now, currently. I still struggle into this Mon, which is really funny. My Ice Beam is doing 12 to 15. I think it's worth just going for. Because Reflect goes down. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, if they have Toxic, I like the idea of going you. I feel like you're really good if they have Toxic. And I think they do have Toxic, so I'm gonna go for Sub. Because basically, my return will 2-shot anyway, and I have Toxic for the Carbink, which I'll end up Toxicing anyway. But I like the idea of getting a Mon behind Sub with max defense. Is it going on YouTube? Yeah, fam. Pokegame Plus. My second channel. We do see a Dragon Tail come out, and this might be the beginning of the end of this, because now they actually won't be able to. They'll be able to break my Sub this turn. Well, they might actually not be able to break my Sub, considering how weak Dragon Tail is. Yeah, their next move cannot break my Sub. Perfect. And I love Furfrou, man. It always reminds me of Etika. Rest in peace, buddy. But yeah, it always reminds me of Etika. So we get a nice little return here, which will 2-shot. More importantly, I mean, Plusle obviously already KOs, but more importantly, it puts it in Plusle range, which is the big one, and we end up behind a Sub, which is real nice. So go for another return. Ideally, we land the Toxic on Carbink, which allows us to stall it out. Look at little Furfrou go, man. What's a Steelix to a Furfrou? I think if I end up getting a Poodle, which would be, so I have a Mini Poodle and a Bichon Poodle. I have Puka, who is the Bichon Poodle, and I have Eevee, who is the Mini Poodle. And I think if I end up getting a standard Poodle, which would probably be like the next thing we want, if we can. We can't really get a dog here, but I'm pretty sure we can convince them. If that ended up happening, I would 100% go for Furfrou as the name, most likely. Something we were talking about anyway. Yeah, I think this is worth, because I can sub up again, get another Cotton Guard, and just make sure they go down. If they ever click Rocks on a turn, they actually give me a free turn too. Okay, perfect. One more sub, and they only have 1 Reflect left. I don't know what their last is. If it's Necrozma, it is what it is. It's going to be Necrozma Dust Main, isn't it? It's going to be something like Minior, Necrozma Dust Main. It's going to be something I can't Toxic. I watch. Let's see. But Furfrou is extremely fast. It's Hitmonlee. Hey, much love, buddy. My best play right now is Toxic, because it should allow me to win. Much love, fam. And it's Banded Hitmonlee, which is the only way you can do that much damage. So we should be able to win the game with Quick Attack from our guy. GG. Let's go. Zangoose, nice job, buddy. Hey, good luck in your climb. Very nice person. All right. Let's keep going. Where's this put aim plus on the map? Aim plus. Oh, we got a name that's random letters. I know they're a threat. We're number 39 on the ladder. Wow, Mega DNC. I have Mega Camera up. I love actually getting Megas. I feel like I don't get Megas enough in this. I'm going to see Flare immediately. As Chatot comes out. Chatot is a threat. Chatter and Boomburst are both very scary. 100% has to be Goodra that comes out, right? There's Chatter. That's Life Orb Chatter. I'm going to go for Power Whip. I did not expect Mandibuzz to come out. I thought something else would come out. You definitely have Toxic. I think it's worth Megaing getting up rocks. Oh, snap. I guess we just Fire Blast then, do as much as I can. Shoot. Bro, really? That sucks, man. It is what it is. So they're Taunt, Toxic, Foul Play. Hitting Fire Blast would have been really nice. If I get a Discharge Paralysis, this is good too, because I have a Nasty Plot Deoxys. I don't mind if they roost on me. Like my superpower, I could do a lot of damage with it, but I think it's better to try and go for Discharge Paralysis, exactly. So I don't get Rocks up in this game, unfortunately, into a DNC, but I get a lot of damage off on Mandibuzz, which I'm happy about. I get they're trying to weaken me for Chatot, which makes a lot of sense. But obviously this Mon being gone is also really good for Shaman, who is faster than Chatot. Not going to switch in on Diamond Storm. Not going to try. We can go you as a free C-Flare. It does KO Shaman most of the time. They give me Diancie, which is amazing. Okay, I'll definitely take Diancie right there. Let's go. Fortress comes out. I don't think I take any damage from Fortress. I think I should go for Air Slash. I think it's always just Air Slash. Because I can Synthesis up. Air Slash doesn't kill. And then I can spin in a bit. C-Flare is also not a KO. I'm going to switch. Oh, come on, dude. Nice. Get a strong Power Whip off. Hell yeah. Followed up with a Fire Blast. As Chatot comes in and dies. Beautiful. I didn't think they'd go Chatot. I thought they'd go Fortress. You know, it's at 2%. Do as much damage as I can. Just Seed Flare you. Kingdra in the back. Half the Seed Flare for the chip. They go for DD. What is the most they could do to my Avalugg? Literally nothing. Just recover off the damage. And we win. Let's go. 1767. That leaves me at top 30 again. Let's go. So we make it back to top 30, which is awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to do with this. I've been enjoying the more chill, jump back into Rambats, not taking it as like, oh, I have to get a 30 minutes video every single time. I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. I'm actually starting to enjoy Gen 7 Rambats a bit. Maybe it's because there's less toxic, except for that Mandibuzz. I think if they saved that Mandibuzz, it could have been a problem. But hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to sub. Also check out the main channel. We upload every single day over there too. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Big shout out to Joe. And also check out the merch. I'll see y'all. I'm actually going to go back to watching Hajime no Ippo Funniest Moments because that's my favorite anime of all time. Peace, guys.